It's me, it's Queen Osetaru, and welcome to another exciting edition of Ask an Aquarius. So if you haven't already, hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell, please. And if you know anyone who would benefit from my videos, please pass them on. So today I want to talk directly to my Aquarius and people who love my Aquarius. Because Aquarius, y'all putting me through some changes. Seriously. Every day I get messages from people and they're like, Queen, can I get a reading? I don't understand what's going on with my Aquarius. Queen, thank you for your videos. Now I understand my Aquarius. Every day somebody says these things to me, usually more than once. So that tells me something. Aquarius, y'all not out here communicating effectively, straight up. Y'all not. Y'all are not communicating effectively. Too many of you are in relationships. And if you know an Aquarius that does this, pass them on this video. Too many of you are out there not communicating with love, not communicating effectively. And I know this because I'm guilty of it myself. So one of the things that I'm going to do when I'm finished with this video, I'm going to put underneath here some tools you guys can use. You guys have got to learn how to communicate effectively. The first thing I'm going to put under is the class I'm taking. I'm taking an online class. It's about $10 or $15. And you can sign up online and you take it online. You move at your own pace. And it's called How to Communicate Like a Buddhist. It's all about communication. Then I'm going to put a book underneath here, Nonviolent Communication for Couples. Then I'm going to put a 3-hour-long video that is here on YouTube where the gentleman explains for free nonviolent communication. So Aquarius, I'm going to give you these tools. You got a free one and you got 2 that are low cost. Please, Aquarius, learn how to communicate with love. Now, mind you, the things that I'm going to put underneath this video seriously would help any of us because we live in a time right now that is crazy to me. People talk to each other any old kind of way online. I think it's because they're online and you can't get punched in your mouth. So now people just say anything out their mouth. And also we live in a time where people don't communicate or don't even try. It's a lot of screaming, it's a lot of arguing. And you and I both know that that is not an effective way to communicate. Now with Aquarius, we don't even do that. We just shut off. We don't say nothing. Okay? And with people who don't deserve us to say nothing, I'm fine with that. But I'm not hearing this from people who don't deserve it. I'm hearing it from your relationships. I'm hearing this from your partners, Aquarius. I'm hearing this from your children. I'm hearing this from people who you do want to communicate with effectively, people you care about. And those are the people that are complaining that they have no idea what the hell is going on with you and that you're not telling them, you're not talking to them. Now, I'm not expecting you to talk to everybody. I'm not expecting you to tell your feelings to everybody because we don't play that. But I am expecting myself and you guys to do better with our communication. I'm asking you to learn because, mind you, most of us don't know how. I know a little bit and I'm learning more as I go along. So most of us don't know how. Most of us grew up in homes where we were screamed at or we screamed at other people or where this was the norm. Just the other day, I was watching The Red Table. The Red Table is a show by Jada Pinkett Smith. And she had Will Smith on the show for the first time. And one of the things that they said, because, you know, I've seen this family a number of times. They've said things I agree with and they've said things I didn't agree with. But this one really hit me in my heart. Will said that he grew up in a home where he saw his father punch his mother in the face. And that he refused for that to be his home as a grown man. So he got into some little tiff with Jada and he took her to the side and he told her, we will not be cussing at each other. We will not be screaming at each other. We will not talk to each other like that. We will learn how to communicate with each other with love. And Jada was like, okay. So the two of them together took classes on communication. The same things I'm offering you right now. Now, that's not to say this is a perfect couple or they're perfect people, but this is to say that this problem goes on every level. Celebrity couples, regular old Joe couples, everybody has this issue of how to communicate effectively. But as you can see with this couple, they didn't just say, okay, we're going to communicate with love and just let it go. They took steps. They took steps to make it happen. They took steps to reprogram the training that their parents gave them. And that's what we have to do. We got to do the same thing. We have to take steps, productive steps, to retraining our mind from not communicating at all or communicating ineffectively. So I'm calling you out, Aquarius. I'm calling myself out, and I'm saying we can do better. Let's do it now. Aquarius, you can have better relationships. You can have more communicative relationships. You can have more from your partners, more from life, more from your emotional self. If you can get some of these tools, all of these tools if you can, and use them effectively. Use them with everybody you come across. Use these tools, use this language, learn this, learn these methods, and then use them. Okay? Aquarius, you got people out here looking crazy. You got people out here like, what is going on with my Aquarius? You got people asking me to look at cards. I got to look at tarot cards to see what's going on with you. And I'm like, what? Tell your mates what's going on with you. Tell your children what's going on with you. Tell the people you love what's going on with you, Aquarius. And if you don't know how or it's uncomfortable, this is the way that you do it. You seek the therapy. You know, if you got to go to a traditional therapist, a spiritual therapist, seek it. Use these tools I gave you. But whatever you're going to do, don't go on the same way you've been going. Make a pledge today to change your communication. Make a pledge today to communicate with compassion and love. Okay? So check out the stuff that I'm going to leave underneath here, Aquarius. And really, please think about it. Because I don't mind getting paid to figure out what you think. I was able to buy some chicken. I needed some chicken the other day, and the girl didn't know how the Aquarius thought, and she called me, and there was my chicken. I don't mind getting paid to help them decipher what's going on with you, but it would be actually, truthfully, it would be better if you told them. It would be better for your emotional self, your heart chakra, and it would be better for the other person to be able to have that communication with you. Okay? Nobody's saying that you got to tell everybody your business, Aquarius. Nobody's saying you have to argue or get into anything nasty. All we're saying is that there are ways to communicate your needs with love. There are ways to hear the other person communicate their needs with love. Okay? And those ways, if you learn them and use them every single time, will make your romantic and your not romantic, your platonic relationships richer, stronger, healthier. Okay? So really think about what I'm saying here, Aquarius, because I'm getting this a lot. Ain't nobody lying on you, Aquarius. They not lying on you. And I know they're not, because I have been in this same position. I do and have done the same exact things. And I'm telling myself, you know what? You can do better than that. And every single day, I'm learning and trying and working. And I use these techniques with my friends and my daughter, and they're all looking at me like, what is she doing? But they're okay. They're like, okay, this is working, you know? So I'm challenging us all, Aquarius, to get better at this. One of the things about Aquarius is harmony, is peace. Aquarius, you can establish more of that by having a nonviolent, compassionate communication with your loved ones. Think about it, okay? If you know anybody who would like to talk with me, or anybody who has a question for me, please pass on my video. Tell them to email me, because if you have to ask somebody, you might as well ask an Aquarius. See you guys later. Bye-bye.